Hello Crazy X Army, and welcome to another video. Today is going to be a bit more serious, and please, I just ask for you to keep an open mind about this, because I'm quite nervous to voice this opinion due to a lot of the hostility and anger surrounding this topic. But still, I wanted to voice my opinion to hopefully shed some light on the situation, if not get people to just kind of think about it. Now, you don't have to share my opinion, you don't have to agree with my opinion. I just ask that you are open-minded about this and that you aren't too pissed off. Gonna drink some water real quick. So, the Fine Brothers had made this update video, and many people were very upset about that. Now, for those of you who don't know what situation I'm talking about, basically, the Fine Brothers had uploaded this video announcing React World, and due to a lot of things were not cleared, or rather they were not clear, and some things were a bit confusing. I would know because I was even confused by the video, but again, I'm not really a person who does react videos, so I wasn't too entirely invested in that, so I kind of just waved it off. However, this stirred up a lot of anger and hostility towards them, to which they responded with an update video trying to clarify. But that also got a lot of hate and hostility as well, to the point where they took down the update video. Now, I don't think that anyone is right here. I think both sides could have handled the situation better. But I also don't think that the Fine Brothers were wrong. And I know it's an unpopular opinion, but hear me out. People, and I'm not blaming anyone also, I'm just showing all my points so that you guys can see why I think this way. Okay, so the first thing I want to address is the fact that the first video, when they announced React World, there was a lot of uncalled for hate, and I understand why people were upset, but rather than being hostile or just being really negative or sending hate, some people, I did see some comments that were asking for clarity, because they didn't quite understand, but they didn't do it in a hostile manner. They did it in a civilized, business-like manner. But unfortunately, those comments were drowned out by all the hate comments and stuff. Which again, I understand, people were probably very upset and took their message the wrong way. But I'm just upset that, and I get it's the internet, but I just wish that when we get angry, that we ask, that instead of being like hateful, that we just, ask. Especially when it comes to like this kind of stuff. And again, so now going to the update video, which I'll explain why people were mad in the previous video. In the update video, the Fine Brothers stated that they were not trying to license all React videos. More so, they were just trying to license their specific React series, because it's a series all on its own. At least that's what they've created it to be. They were not trying to license the entire genre, and they were not clear about that part in the first video, which is why many people thought they were trying to take over the entire genre as their own idea, when that was not the case. Also, what was that? I squeaked. Really nervous. Also in the video, a lot of people were complaining how they need to learn how the Fine Brothers need to learn how to talk to their subscribers without yelling or doing an eye roll at them. And at first I made sure that I watched the same update video as people were talking about, and sure enough it was, and I watched it twice, just so, like, I was certain, like, I was just trying to see what people were saying, and unfortunately they took their video down, which is why I can't provide like a link to you, but I'm sure if you really want to see the updated video to see what I mean, you can find it. You can type in Fine Bros update, and many people have uploaded it, just like, people do. So yes, there was an eye roll, and it's when one of them, again, haven't been watching the Fine Brothers for too long, so I don't know who is who, like, I don't know their names, but I've watched them like long enough. And when he does the eye roll, he's talking about how many overwhelming comments were like negative, and I didn't see the eye roll directed towards the subscribers specifically. I more so think the eye roll was more of for lack of a better word, exaggerate the amount of comments that were negative, or rather how negative the comments were, and not specifically to the people. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I don't usually get involved with these type of things. Anyway, and by I don't get involved with these type of things, meaning like I've never been the one that had an unpopular opinion. And as far as for the yelling, they were talking a bit louder, like loudly, but I didn't perceive it as yelling. I don't know if it's just something wrong with how my brain's connected or what, but I didn't perceive them as yelling. in past videos where like I've seen them like talk or be in front of the camera, they're usually just loud talkers, and that's mainly when they become like really emotional about something. My God. Yeah, and usually when they talk, it's more something that they're really passionate about, something that they're very energetic for. And yeah, they are just loud talkers, but I didn't perceive them as yelling in the update video. That's just my opinion. I didn't see them yelling. I did see some upset emotions and maybe a bit of anger, but I think that's justified. Not that I'm saying that they should have made the video in that while they were like emotional about the situation, and I'll get to that later, but in a sense that where their anger and upset is coming from is very much justified. Because I could imagine, like again, they said that they've waited a long time to make this announcement, and they were going through a whole bunch of processes to get this idea into action, and it was a project that they were really excited for. And just imagine that you were working on something that you were really excited for and you couldn't wait to tell anyone, and the moment where things are right and you're about to tell that person, or rather you tell that person and you're really excited about it, you can't wait. I can imagine that you're thinking that they're also going to share that excitement, so that makes you even more happy and excited to announce your project. And when you do, you just get hated for it, or you get hostility from it. I could imagine someone being upset from that. Like, I could imagine that anger, and I could imagine how much it sucks. So I saw that anger and their upsetness. I could see why they were upset and could see like a hint of anger. Like, that part is justified, but I know that they could have done many things differently. They could have waited till they had like a clear mind and they were able to talk about this in a calm manner. Like, there's many things they could have done differently, and there's many things that the subscribers could have done differently. But all parties in this are human. People make mistakes. No one is perfect. And the Fine brothers just made a mistake. I don't think they should be hated for that. Like, again, they could have done something differently, but they didn't, and that was their mistake. And I'm pretty sure once things calm down, they will own up to it. But again, I don't know. That's just what I think. And again, you don't have to voice the same opinion as me. You can disagree with me, and that's fine, because you have an opinion and I have mine. I just hope that this doesn't steer you away, or this doesn't compel you to send hate in my direction. And I'm sorry for this being a long video. There's just a lot on my mind that I really want to get out there, and I believe I said everything that I wanted to say. And yeah, and I do expect hate comments. That's usually what happens on the internet when you don't have the same opinion as everyone else. I'm just hoping that it might be a bit different. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Tomorrow, I'll put up a vlog, and hopefully it'll be a bit more of a brighter topic than this one. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!